All right, shalom. Shalom to the elect of Yahshua Allah. And shalom to the other men, women, and children of our nation who YAHAWASHI will have mercy upon them. Shalom to all of you. Shema Yahshua Allah, YAHAWAH, HAYA NAWA, YAHAWAH He, BARAK YAHAWAH, BARAK YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, HAQADASH, Halalyam, NAWA, NAWA, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QaDash. Double honors to the apostles and elders and bishops of Great Millstone, and much due respect to the sincere Akim who are laboring in works. And shalom to you believers, to the Akim wa which will be your brothers and few amount of sincere sisters who do subscribe to this truth. All right, I brought today's lesson is edifying, plain upon the table, straight to the point. You only got 4 scriptures for today's lesson. All right. Your brother Malkia, representing warriors for YAHAWASHI in Pasadena, Texas camp. All right. So today's lesson is pretty much going into he that leads to captivity shall go into captivity. A future prophecy for the nation of Adawamium, the Edomites, so-called white people, and Goliath, the heathens. All right. All right. We're going to start off with the book of Revelation, chapter 13, and verses 9 and 10 in the KJV. If any man have an ear, let him hear. All right. So if any of you can understand this, then hey, let him understand this, right? Verse 10. Understand this. Verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the fate of the saints, which is the elect. All right. So, who led us Hebrew Israelites into captivity? So-called white man did. Moab, so-called Chinese, all the heathens. Every nation had their time with us into captivity. They all led us into captivity. So guess what? Your wife's going to go into captivity in the kingdom of heaven. That's going to be physically established on earth. Very fucking simple. Okay? You had us as slaves. Now we're going to have your bitch ass as slaves. Okay? But we're going to do it better. We're going to do it in righteousness. Okay? All right? To the, So again, you so-called white people, your true biblical nationality are the Wamium, Edomites. All right, you're Edomite, not white. You're not pure. You're not good. You're evil. If anything, you the real black people. Y'all are what light. You're evil. Okay. And the heathen nations, Goliath, your wives go into captivity too. The difference between the nations and the so-called white people, once you're done with doing your time as being slaves in the kingdom of heaven, all you wicked ass white people, so-called white people, are going to be gathered together by the nation Yahshua Allah, and they're going to burn your ass. It's going to be a big ass bonfire. All right. So we're going to go into mind you, Salakia, mind you, again, verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Esau Edom, your wife's going to get killed with the sword too. And the other nations too. Here is the patience and the fate of the saints. All right, the elect. So we're going to go into 2 Thessalonians. Was it 2 Thessalonians? Yeah, 2 Thessalonians chapter 1, verse 6. Bear with me. Okay. 2 Thessalonians? Yeah, 2 Thessalonians chapter 1 and verse 6. And it reads, seeing it is a righteous thing, seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahawah BaHashem Yahushai to recompense tribulation to them that troubled You. Trouble who? The elect. Yashar. You fucking white people. You other nations. You fucking troubled us. So guess what? It's a righteous thing for YAHAWASHI to recompense tribulation to you for troubling his chosen people. It's a righteous thing for YAHAWASHI to put your bitch ass in slavery. You had us in slavery, even to this day. Well, guess what? Your ass going to be in slavery. It's just right. All right. This is your near future. You're gonna be the new niggas in the kingdom. You're gonna be the new and true black people in the kingdom. All right. It's a righteous thing for our power, YAHAWASHI, to put all these other nations into fucking captivity because they had us, even to this day, into fucking captivity. All right. If you don't like it, go click on a different channel and let someone else tell you make believe shit. All right. So we want to get you know what? Salakia. Let's see. Oh yeah, Isaiah. Let me get to Isaiah chapter 14. Isaiah 14. Okay, so the book of Isaiah chapter 14 verses 21 and 22 in the KJV. Prepare slaughter for his children, and whose children? The fucking Edomites, the so-called white people. All right. Prepare slaughter for his children and the other nations too. Okay, the Gawayim too. Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity, right? Wickedness, sin upon sin. For the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. For I will rise up against them, said the Lord Yahweh, Bashem of hosts, and cut off from Babylon, right, America, the name, and remnant, and son, and nephew, saith the Lord. Have you noticed it says son and nephew? It doesn't say daughters, because who? Well, why? Because the men carries the fucking nation, not the woman. Okay, so if you was to take out every single Edomite male, then that nation is going to be no more, because the men carry the seed, and they carry the seed. They build the nations. Okay, so that's why our power is he's going to make sure that every single fucking Edomite boy, man, is fucking through, done. Once your time is up in the kingdom of heaven. All right. Prepare slaughter Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers. And we are our forefathers, right? So you know what you did in the past. Salakia, reincarnation is the actual thing. So you know, hey, what your forefathers did, that was you back then. All right. Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. For I will rise up against them, said the Lord Yahweh, Bashem of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name, and remnant, and son and nephew, said the Lord Yahweh, Bashem of All right, let me get that in the GMT. Let me get that in the GMT real quick. The Good News Translation. Okay, so the book of Isaiah chapter 21, right? Okay, yeah, 21 and 22. And it reads in the Good News Translation. Let the slaughter begin. Has the exclamation mark. You know, gotta improvise, right? Let the slaughter begin. The sons of this king, and who's currently in rulership, who is the king on earth right now? Who? The earth was given to the hands of the wicked, right? The so-called white people. the Rothschilds, the banking family, the small hats, the Amalekites, all right, the Jewish, okay, the synagogue of Satan, right? Let the slaughter begin. The sons of this king will die because of their ancestors' sins. And we are of our forefathers, right, in the past. So so that you fucking Edomites are going to get destroyed because of what you did in the past, and your actual forefathers, your actual family, your lineage, your whole fucking nation. It said, "Let the slaughter begin. The sons of this king will die because of their ancestors' sins. None of you fucking Edomites, right? None of them will ever rule the earth or cover it with cities." So in the kingdom of heaven, ain't gonna be no America, Africa, any lands with your fucking name on it. You ain't gonna own shit. You're not even gonna be a fucking butler in the kingdom. You're gonna be a fucking slave until your time is done, and then your entire nation is gonna be gathered together. You're gonna get fucking bonfire. Okay, all right. It's gonna be a 4th of July on that whole nation. Verse 22, and it's titled here as God will destroy Babylon. Sorry, YAHAWASHI will destroy Babylon, which is America. He will, all right? Because the scriptures say so. The Lord, Yahweh, BAHASHAM Yahushai Almighty says, I will attack Babylon, which is America, and bring it to ruin. And it's going to be brought to ruin because of that thermonuclear destruction, all right? And the chariots of Yahweh BAHASHAM Yahushai added more fire onto America's destruction. The Lord Almighty, Yahweh, the Lord Yahweh BAHASHAM Yahushai Almighty says, I will attack Babylon and bring it to ruin. I will leave nothing, no children, no survivors at all. I, the Lord Yahweh BAHASHAM Yahushai, have spoken. It says, yep. Let's see. Matter of fact, I'll read verse 23 as well. It says, I will turn Babylon, which is America, into a marsh, and owls will live there. I will sweep Babylon with a broom that will sweep everything away. That broom is going to be that thermonuclear destruction. All right? That lake of fire. And it says, I will sweep Babylon with a broom that will sweep everything away. I, the Lord Yahweh BAHASHAM Yahushai Almighty, have spoken it. So, if you're not a Hebrew Israelite and you're here in America, you're going to fucking die. Plain and simple. All right? Especially if you're a so-called white person. Oh, your ass is through here. All right? You're going to get hit up with that broom, that lake of fire. All right? Judgments from Yahweh BAHASHAM Yahushai because of the shit that you've been doing to everything and everyone, especially the nation, Yahshua, being a destroyer of earth, just fucking up everything. All right? So yeah, so this is your future. This is your future, Esau, Edom, so-called white people. All right. I'm gonna get one more. I'm gonna close out. Deuteronomy, chapter 25. It's gonna be my last one. Bear with me. Okay. So the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 25, verses 17 through 19. Okay, in the Good News translation, and it's titled here as the command to kill the Amalekites. The Amalekites. If I have a picture up here, let me give you an example of who these fucking Amalekites are. Here we go. The Edomites. All right, so-called white people, the Freemasons. All right, the high banker family, and etc. All right, these fucking pendejos that you see up here on the screen. All right, and these bitch ass, wicked things. All right, all right. If you don't believe me, This literally, I'm reading from the Bible. The Bible says it. I'm not sure if you can see it. Salakia. Okay. The command to kill the Amalekites, the small hats, Jewish, the Edomites, the little boy lovers. Okay. Fucking moles. Remember what the Amalekites did to you as you were coming from Egypt. They had no fear of Yahawah, BAHASHAM Yahawashi. And so they attacked you. And who attacked who? Yasharallah, the Hebrew Israelites. It says they had no fear of Yahawah, BAHASHAM Yahawashi. And so they attacked you from the rear when you were tired and exhausted, and killed all who were straggling behind. Verse 19. So then, when the Lord Yahawah BAHASHAM Yahawashi, your God, has given you the land and made you safe from all your enemies who live around you, and it's going to take place in the kingdom of heaven, you fucking Edomites. All right. So then, when the Lord Yahawah BAHASHAM Yahawashi, your God, has given you the land, right, the kingdom of heaven, right, and made you safe from all your enemies who live around you, be sure to kill all the Amalekites, so that no one will remember them any longer. Do not forget. And it's titled here as the command. So is a command, is an order to never fucking forget what you fucking Edomites did to us, yo. All right? To not forget the fucked up things you done to us. And you Edomites did some fucked up shit to us. Cutting out our woman titties off and shit to make nicotine pouches out of it. Cutting women's, the pregnant woman's stomach open for sport to see who bleeds out first, to see who wins, who survives. Using Hebrew Israelites babies as bait for fucking alligators to entertain your bitch ass. All right. You have all kinds of sex tools to ravish Israelite men, you fucking homo. All right. All kinds of fucked up tools that you use towards us in the kingdom of heaven. Salakia. The tools that you use against us in this kingdom. Okay. When we were slaves, when it was like hardcore, physical, like, you know, they had a yoke of iron on us and do all kinds of fucked up shit to us. So guess what? Remember, we read it in 2 Thessalonians chapter 1, right? That is a righteous thing to recompense those that trouble us. So it's a righteous thing in the eyes of our power that when that times come, we're going to be given that command to kill you fucking Amalekites, to do away with you. That Obadiah, right? That Obadiah for your ass. All right? I'm going to read it again, and I'm going to close out our RAWCHAA. The command to kill the Amalekites. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 25, verses 17, 18, and 19, the Good News Translation. Remember what the Amalekites did to you. So that, remember what the Amalekites did to you as you were coming from Egypt. They had no fear of Yahawah BAHASHAM Yahawashi. And so they attacked you from the rear when you were tired and exhausted, and killed all who were straggling behind. So then, when the Lord Yahawah BAHASHAM Yahawashi, your God, has given you the land and made you safe from all your enemies who live around you, be sure to kill all the Amalekites, so that no one will remember them any longer. Do not forget. It's a fucking commandment from our power to never forget what you fucking Edomites did to us. All right? And your bitch ass going to slavery real soon too. All right? Because the scriptures say so. Thus said the Lord Yahawah BAHASHAM Yahawashi. All right? Tired of gotta keep walking among you bitch ass Edomites. I'm about to close out, but Shalom, Yahawah BAHASHAM Yahawashi, BARAK. All right, so I'm gonna close out by giving a much ado all phrases, honor and glory to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QaDash. All right. And double honors to the apostles and elders and bishops of Great Millstone. And much due respect to the sincere Akim who are laboring works. And shalom to you believers, to the Akim wa, which would be your brothers. And few of my sincere sisters who subscribe to this truth. All right. DTA, a Baba soon. Kwame Yashala. A quick summary. I started with Revelation chapter 13, verses 9 to 10. He that leadeth to captivity shall go into captivity. Right? You fucking Edomites, the so-called white people, and the 𝐤𝐄𝐅𝐿, your other nations, are going to fucking captivity, whether you believe it or not. All right. And then I got 2 Thessalonians chapter 1. I went into how like it's a righteous thing to recompense, as a righteous thing with YAHAWASHI to recompense tribulation upon those that trouble us, right? So it's a righteous thing for YAHAWASHI to put you fucking Edomites and the 𝐤𝐄𝐅𝐿, your other nation, the heathens, into fucking captivity because of what you fucking did to us. All right. Then I read Isaiah chapter 14, verses 21 and 22. Prepare slaughter for his children, for these bitch ass Edomites. All right. Because of the iniquity of their forefathers, because of the wickedness and the sins. All right. And then Deuteronomy 25, you know, to never forget what the Amalekites did to us. All right. Because it's a command in the kingdom of heaven. We're going to gather up you fucking Edomites and fucking a bonfire your ass. All right. So, shalom, BTA, Baba soon. YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM, Shalak Rayam, 𝐤𝐄𝐄𝐅𝐿, 𝐤𝐄𝐿, 𝐤𝐿, 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 NAWA, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, the water of man.